Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just taking a minute to show you this. This is one of those rare occasions when we actually find something in service that we know a lot about, because these two little filters are inline filters that we use in customers' bikes here. I put them in any new fuel line kit unless it's a show bike where the owner is concerned. And yes, there are in-tank socks, filter socks that are made out of a copper mesh, and I have them in my bike, and Paul has them in all of his bikes. And as a matter of fact, by absolute coincidence, yesterday I changed 2 fuel taps out of my PD tank, and coming to work this morning, Paul was on his blue RS, which you often see photos of here in the Boxerworks, and it began to play up and mess up and carry on. And when he pulled into a service station in the Gap, he had a look, and lo and behold, in his inline filters was this very fine sand. Now, for those of you who don't know Paul, he's had this bike since it was virtually new. He bought it second hand, but with very low miles on it. In both his CS and his RS, he runs Valve Saver flash lube. He runs it on nothing but 98 premium, unless it is absolutely unobtainable, in which case he uses the best next one down that he can find. And these filters are about 18 months old. Now, when he took the tank taps out this morning, admittedly they haven't been out for probably 2 or 3 years. There was a lot of silt and sediment in the bottom of the tank, and that silt and sediment had actually managed to make its way through the copper filters, the copper socks, and filled up these little fellas here. So we took the bowls off the carburetors. They're back on the bike now, and it's merrily on its way home. We flushed the tank out, of course, but I just thought I'd show you. And one of the reasons that I use these is not really for this. I always thought the copper mesh filters would be up to anything. They were pretty chocky in my bike when I took them out last night and gave them a clean. They're probably 3 or 4 years old. But obviously when they do let stuff through, that will wind up in your carburetor and cause you grief. There was nothing at all in the bowls of the carbies. It's just that the fuel wasn't actually getting through because this crap had blocked up the filters. Probably came out of the bottom of someone's tank when he filled up last time, wherever he fills up. And there it is. Proof of the pudding. That's why we use them. Ride safely, stay well.